In this tutorial, we'll show how to build a graphical network model in PlantSimLab. To run the PlantSimLab web application, navigate to app.plantsimlab.org in your web browser. Click Sign in with Google in the upper right. When you are logged into your Google account, you can click Accept and you will be returned to the PlantSimLab web interface. You should now see a page with drop-down menus, a tree viewer, and 4 tabs. The model tree displays the current model, including any experiments with analysis results. Each of the tabs activates a view which will step you from creating a model and experiments to visualizing the results of any network analyses performed on that model. This tutorial will focus on the model editor. The second tutorial will cover using experimental setup to perturb the model and analysis to select a desired mathematical algorithm for network analysis. In a final introductory tutorial, we'll show how Results Viewer can be used to visualize the network analysis results. Let's now create a new model using the graphical tools provided in the model editor. To create a node, first activate the Add Node tool by clicking the Add Node button in the toolbar. Then click on the canvas to place the node. After doing so, the node specification dialog will appear. Here you can edit the name, set the appearance, and choose the number of states for the node. Click Submit. The node state specification dialog should now appear. Here you can select predefined state names or customize with your own names. Click Submit to finish creating the node. Let's repeat these steps to create some more nodes. Now let's connect the nodes with edges. There are 4 buttons to create 4 different types of edges. We'll click the Add Activating Edge button to create an activating edge. First click the source node, then click the target node. Now the edge specification dialog will appear. Here you can set the name and specify the rules for how a current source node state will change the target node state in the next time step. The table lists all the possible current state combinations for this source and target node. Here you can accept the predefined updating rules or enable user customization by selecting the Customize Updating Rules radio button. Now we'll create an inhibiting edge. Let's add a couple more nodes and edges. For this node, I'll let PlantSimLab generate the node name. Let's customize the state names this time. Let's create a necessary activator edge between these two nodes. Finally, we'll add an unspecified edge. After a node is created, you can always go back and edit the node by opening the Node Specification dialog from the Context menu. Let's change the color of this node. You can use the Zoom In and Zoom Out buttons, or your mouse wheel, to resize the network diagram. Double-clicking on a node brings up the Big State Transition Table dialog for the node. In this table, you can set the state update rules for all possible state combinations of source nodes for a target node, either using the predefined rules or customizing them. Once the rules are customized in the Big State Transition Table, editing the updating rules in the Edge Specification dialog for the edge connecting an individual source node to this target node is disabled. To delete a node or an edge, click the X button and click on the node or the edge you wish to delete. You can also delete using the Context menu. When a node is deleted, any edges connected to it are deleted automatically. If you're in the process of creating an edge or a node, you can always cancel this process by clicking the Cancel Current Task button. You can use the Zoom In and Zoom Out buttons or your mouse wheel to resize the network diagram. Now let's save this model to the PlantSimLab database. You can either choose Save Model from the Model menu or click the Save Model button. Note this model name is now visible in the Model Tree window. Once a model is saved in the PlantSimLab database, it can be loaded later. You can also save a screen capture of a model diagram to your local machine. Click Leave this page to start the download. To access the image, navigate to the Downloads directory set in your web browser. We've completed our first model. Leave PlantSimLab by selecting Exit from the Model menu or by clicking Log Out. The next tutorial will cover how to create experiments for a model using the Experimental Setup tab. Thank you for watching this tutorial on model building with PlantSimLab.